Shortly after the first threats were received, officers hid a video camera in this university computer lab. Data stored on one of the hard drives told them the threats were coming from one computer. But even with this evidence, the case is not closed, and security is still in place at the dental college.
We're being extremely conservative. And one of the reasons is we really don't have the fire piece of it quite nailed down.
Now, that fire that Ann Rhodes alluded to is one where a dental student's coat was set on fire inside a lab here. They're still working on that part of the case and would not comment on where that investigation is going at this time. Bruce and Liz?
Well, Mike, will the university scale back security at the dental school now that there's been an arrest?
Well, the university is starting to make plans to scale back security given the fact that this arrest has been made. They do believe that Ms. Claiborne is the main person. They're still trying to find out if there was anyone else who could be with her in this, but until they are able to figure all that stuff out and the fire element, they're not ready to do things just quite yet.
All right, thanks. Mike Wagner reporting live from the University of Iowa campus. TV9's James Clark continues our team coverage, also from the U of I Dental School.
James, some students there, we understand, are having a difficulty actually themselves understanding why a minority student would send these racist threats.
You know, Bruce, I saw some furrowed brows and some gloomy faces today, and those unhappy faces were both black and white. I had a chance to speak with the students, and I also had a chance to speak with Safety Director Chuck Green after he had met with students. One of the things that I asked about was whether or not today's news would put a strain on race relations.
I don't think so. I think most people are just kind of relieved and shocked and glad it's over.
I just couldn't figure out why. I think everybody would. I think that this is probably the least likely to be coming from a minority student. So I think personally, I'm just confused and couldn't figure out why.
Even though it's come to an end, to find out that it's one of the students in the dental college is a bit disappointing for some of them.
Building security is still a little tighter than usual, and students are glad to see that the security is still around. The students that we spoke with today are very complimentary of the university, saying the university did a good job handling this situation.
James, did the students you talked to say anything about why they thought Tarsha Claiborne would do this?
You know, I asked that question several times, and they just didn't know. I mean, they just expressed complete confusion over that.
All right, thanks. James Clark reporting live from the University of Iowa campus in Iowa City.
We do want to thank the people who called Newsline 9 about the arrest this morning, allowing us to bring you exclusive video of the suspect. Remember, whenever you see news, call Newsline 9 at 365-999 or use star 9 on your cell phone. Newsline 9 makes you a part of the TV9 News team.
A 16-year-old student at Indianola High School is in custody after he allegedly brought a loaded gun to school. Officials say police found the gun this morning during a search. There was no immediate word whether there was a connection to today's one-year anniversary of the Columbine school shootings in Colorado. Officials decided to search the school today after some threatening notes were found in the school yesterday. Now, if you've stepped inside a school recently, you may have noticed more security in the past year.
It's a change that's come since the Columbine shootings in Colorado a year ago. 2 teenage boys then killed 12 students and a teacher, and then themselves. Their actions have prompted all schools to look at how they can prevent something like Columbine from happening. Eastern Iowa school administrators say they can't guarantee it won't happen here, of course, but they have made changes.
We are not ready to turn our schools into prisons.
In all high schools, the district has added new security.
60 months, but hurry.